Hi everybody!
Hi, Dr. Nick!
So today we're going to be doing an unboxing. Come with me! Right, I've got it down on the desk. Let's open this big boy up. This is not a knife, this is a spoon, because YouTube does not like knives. Right, there we go. We've got the box open, nearly there. There we go. We're all done. No, only kidding. Today we're going to be opening up my new drawing tablet that a few of my friends have requested that I did a video on. Be helpful if I had the box the right way around though, that would make my life 100 times easier than what I was doing. So I've decided to go with Huion as a company, as I looked at other companies like Wacom and I wasn't really impressed. Plus the prices were completely out of my range. So I went with the Kamvas Pro 22, I believe it is. It was right in my range. And yeah, what's in the box? Come on, show us what's in the box. Stop talking about the box, open the box and show us what is in the box. Prices wise, other companies just weren't what I was looking for. I was looking for something that was cheap but also reliable and would last a long time, so I did a bit of reviewing. My partner's got a Huion tablet that I've been using as well, so that kind of swayed me, and also one of my peers at uni also uses Huion, so I went with Huion. A little cloth to wipe your tablet when it gets dirty and has been sat there for days because you've realised you can't get into the spark of wanting to create artwork because colours go blur. And also a weird looking glove. What I have not used, it has disappeared somewhere in my house and I don't know where it's gone. Cheeky little cheeky. But yes, it is a beast. It's I'm trying to think of the size now. I think it's a 22-inch screen. It is big, it is massive, it's quite bulky as well. It's not one that you'll be able to pick up and go. The one that my partner's got, what is the 13, is much easier to lug around, but again it is still bloody heavy because it is a drawing tablet. So if you're not looking for something that isn't just going to sit there and be stationary, then this really isn't for you. But yeah, you get everything in here. You get your wires, you get your pen as well, what is really nice because some tablets don't come with the pen, it is just the tablet itself, what is taking the mic. You also get nubs as well for when the end of your nub of your pen gets a little bit too down to the bare bones, and those will last you quite a while. My partner's had hers since Christmas, if I remember correctly, and still not gone through any at all, still on the starting one. But yes, for any of you enthusiastics about wires, I thought I would show all of the wires because, oh yes, wires. There is a lot of wire, there is a considerable amount of wires, it's why I don't move this one. And yeah, if you are enjoying the video, like, comment and subscribe would do me good. It means that the channel is pumping and it's still, this engine is still going on the train. As you probably know, better content is coming out because I've taken a step away a very long time ago because I was like getting very burnt out and didn't know how to continue my quality of content. But now you've got me sat here talking over a unboxing of a tablet. How exciting! It's not the type of content that I watch personally, but I know some of you guys are like, oh well, I want to get a drawing tablet, so I need to know what the best drawing tablet there is for my money. And I do think for your money's wise, this is probably going to be the best bet. I am going to talk about this later in the video, but this did cost me £450. I definitely think it's worth the money. I managed to smudge the screen already taken out of the box, so I'm just showing you that a simple wet wipe and a dry cloth will make the screen look fantastic, especially with the quality of the tablet itself. It's etched, if I remember correctly. It's not, I think it's etched glass, if I remember correctly. Not too sure on that one, but I'm sure I'll rectify that in the comments or in the description. Somewhere you'll see me going, no, it's not etched glass. Anyway, it is really simple to set up the Huion tablet. It is just a couple wires, plug into your mains, and that's pretty much it. HDMI wire and a USB-C goes into it as well. It's essentially a second monitor. Again, I'll speak about this later on in the video, but if you want to use it as a second monitor, sure, go for it, but it is primarily a drawing tablet. It's probably cheaper than a second monitor as well, because, you know, they cost an arm and a leg. So, to get this software, all you have to do, because it's in the manual as well, right? Yeah, so it does have information on how to download it. So the question is, what do I think about Huion's drawing tablets? So I've been using them for about 2 weeks now. My first drawing tablet was Wacom, so I used these in uni. I think Wacom's okay. I find the pen's a little bit too rough though with Wacom. However, with Huion it's a little bit different. I've found the pens themselves, Huion, quite flexible. The only real issue that I do have is the buttons here, but again, that's probably a me thing, and that's something that I need to get used to. You know, I'm only a newbie at doing digital artwork, but I find them to be, one, affordable tablets. You can get anything from the size that I've got here all the way down to like a 15-16 inch screen. This one is a 22-inch screen, so you know, it's perfect for me, because not only am I going to be using it as a drawing pad, I'm also going to be using it as essentially a second screen. There's two options as well for when you're using the power supply, so you can either use a USB-C to USB-C if your laptop applies, or if you haven't, you've got USB and a HDMI cable. I find that quite interesting. The one that I was originally using was my partner's. You know, no issue with it, except the Huion 13, I believe it is. Yeah, it's the 13. The stand on it is terrible. It comes with a very cheap, actually no, it doesn't come with it. It's separate on the 13. You've got to buy separately a stand for it. I find that stand to be crap. It's really difficult to draw with. It doesn't have that much of a tilt, but it's got like 3 settings, and it's not like the one that I've shown you. It's like bars. I will try and get a picture up here. Hopefully I've been able to edit that.
Try not. Do. Or do not. There is no try.
But you can see how cheap that is. I would say if you're going to go for a drawing tablet, you know, again, I'm a newbie at the end of the day, but I do research a lot of the things that I buy, including this camera, my phone, anything really, because I'm just like that. I would, you know, spend around the £400 mark. The one behind me was on sale for £450, and this is the Pro version, so apparently it's an OLED screen, and to be honest, it's near enough an OLED screen. It does say online that it's LCD, so there is that contradiction of, is it LCD or is it OLED? And it does say on the box as well that it is OLED, so I am going to go with that instead of what the website has said. I think there might have been a bit of a translation issue. Or you're a new artist, or you're thinking about switching, then I would definitely suggest going for a Huion tablet. You know, the prices aren't ridiculously high. Some of them are like 100 quid, very cheap. You know, you're not going to get a screen, but you're going to at least have something to be able to draw. But if you like one that's got a screen like I do, then you're talking around 200 plus mark. You know, these things go up to £1,500 if you're wanting to pay for and spend that much. Those ones are separate though, so you don't even need to use a laptop with it. It has software built in, so that would make sense, especially if you're
professional artist. But then again, you know, it all depends on preference, money-wise. I was willing to spend, you know, 400 quid for a tablet, especially as a starting artist in, you know, doing graphics and software that I'm using is like Maya and stuff like that. Off the bat though, for my first tablet, I'm really happy with Huion. Again, this isn't sponsored. This is just me buying a tablet and updating you and also a few friends that wanted me to do a video like this. I am going to do an update in probably a month or so on how I'm finding the tablet, just to give you an idea of if I'm still happy with it, if there's anything that I've noticed that I don't like. The older model that my partner has got, the only big flaw that I had was when you're not using the HDMI cable, it doesn't really like connecting to laptops. So I'm hoping that's not an issue. I'm going to test that with my own tablet to see if that is an issue, and I'll update you guys in about a month or so. I'm going to leave the video here because I don't really have anything else to bring to you guys today, and also my camera is kicking me up the arse telling me it needs to charge. I'm not too happy with how quickly the batteries die on the DJI, but I don't know if that's a me issue or a camera issue. Anyway, if you did enjoy the video, like, comment, sub if you want to, ring that notification bell if you want to, you know, tell me whatever you want to, tell me how your day went or how you think the video went. Anyway, I'll see you later.